Hello ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is currently Friday the 8th of April and the time is 8:01 a.m. UK time. I hope everyone has had a fantastic trading week. We are now at the end of the week and welcome to my morning forecast / trade recap, okay? So guys, here is the Aussie US dollar, and like I've said in my previous recaps, if you've been following, let's try and start and get in that habit of understanding or speaking out loud their pair characteristics so that we know that when we're flicking through these different kind of pairs on the top of the hour, we try and program ourselves or our subconscious to remember the pair characteristics, so we trade them with their pair characteristic. Okay, this is like a common error that I do see, is when we see a setup that looks quite nice, but again it's on the wrong pair, then of course it's just an extra loss that is very unnecessary, and it's just another trade that we didn't really need to take. So guys, Aussie US dollar is the corrective trender. It likes to trend correctively. Okay, so let's start off with that. So guys, remember, keeping in mind when we're doing our forecast that, hey, this is the corrective trender. So guys, you can see, hey, we are currently in this trend. I am still in this trade, okay? I've locked in 7.63%, which is fantastic. And you can see, I think I am still in this trade. I know that this, my high is currently at this inside bar. This candle did actually break the high, but didn't take me out. So currently, personally, I'm still in this trade, and you can see we're ranging. It's as if like we're waiting for some kind of market reaction or market news, but currently we've got quite a bit of stagnation. Anyway, we have London open, so let's see what happens. Now, like I say, we're in a range. So what can we see or expect next? So like I said, corrective trender. So if we come down, break this low, okay, retrace, break this low again, pull back to this level, I will be looking to get involved in this nice kind of continuation of a corrective trend, okay? Very nice, very high probability, okay? I personally would be very wary. In fact, I probably would not be looking for this kind of setup, okay? Break this low with momentum, pull back to this level, because again, we've stagnated for a bit. So again, there is no corrective trend. So I wouldn't be looking to get involved in this kind of setup, okay? So same to the upside. If we get this kind of break, pull back, break, pull back, go. Again, very nice, very high probability, okay? Now again, we may not get that. Remember, it is a Friday, so we could start to see a little bit more range-bound behavior. When it comes to these flags, okay, if they happen a lot quickly, then of course I'll be more than happy to take these kind of continuation flags to the upside and to the downside. But for now, guys, you can see we're currently range-bound. So for me, I'm just managing this trade. I'm not looking to get into any scale-ins until I see that better price action, which, like I say, will take a little bit of time to form, okay? But it may form very quickly, but it's unlikely. But who knows? We'll see and watch what the market does next, okay? So like I said, in this trade, still in, and we're waiting to see if we break the highs and lows and what happens next. Next pair is the Euro US dollar. And actually, guys, just a quick little message is that with regards to this trade, if this trade is still active and we come to Friday close, so the close of today, I will be holding this over the weekend, okay? And the reason being is because from my entry, we are quite far away, okay? So again, for me, I'm personally happy to keep this trade on over this weekend. But like I say, you know, please don't just take my word for this and just because I do it that you guys will do it and you're happy to like keep this trade on over the weekend if you're still in it. So, you know, be very careful with that. I don't want to give you that advice. I'm just giving you a perspective of what I'll be doing. So again, like I say, I'm happy to because the distance is pretty far from the entry point. And again, I will be keeping my stop loss a lot back if we are still in this trade come to the Friday close, okay? So next pair is Euro US dollar. So guys, like I say with this pair, it does love this. Like even if I remember, it is an ICI, impulse correction impulse. Impulse, because it's kind of like descending. We would be surprised if we get an impulse down again. We've been doing that for a very long time, guys. Look, you can see I say this all the time, right? We can see if I get this tool, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. It just does it again and again. And guys, you can obviously naked chart this and see, prove it to yourself, prove it to your eyes. But let's have a look. More recently, even though, like I said, it's descending, let's take a look close and see what's happening, right? So we've obviously broken this high, retrace, broken this high, retrace, broken this low, retrace. We expected the range after this news, right? Okay, so again, what happened? We broke this high, retraced, broke this low, retraced. Now for me, in terms of my market bias, this is giving me a V from the reactions of these potential liquidity zones. So I don't really have any kind of bias at that point, or didn't have a bias at this point. So let's see what happened next. You can see we started to come down. We pushed down and we broke this low, retrace, broke this low, retrace. And I'm not sure if we've broken any highs here. We may have. No, we have not. We've got a high here of 5.8 of 969, sorry, 696, 962. No, so we've not broken the high. So basically, in a sense, we're kind of just stagnating here for a little bit, okay? So for me, what am I looking for next? Well, if we actually get this a little bit more of this descending and we get a nice break, pull back to this level, I will be looking for that kind of nice reversal setup, okay? Again, it all depends on price action. Price action would have to be very nice, very right. But currently I'm seeing this range. So if I was going to say, oh, let's look for these continuation flags, just as I said on the Aussie US dollar, it will have to take some time to form, right? So if on a Friday, not really looking for this, I'm only going to be looking if we get that kind of nice high probability reversal, okay? Now, if we start to get that impulse down and we get that weakness and then the reversal, I'll be looking for that as well. But like I say, all these forecasts, the other forecasts that I'm saying, this will all have to take time to actually produce. So for me on this pair, I'm not really looking for too much until we get faster price action for the day ahead. Next pair is the Euro Japanese yen. So guys, this is range bound, okay? I think we can clearly see that, okay? We can see that in terms of the, breaking the most recent highs and lows, we came down here in a corrective manner, if you'd like to call that. Okay, then we broke this high, retraced. Okay, now we broke, I think this was the low, yeah, broke this low with momentum and aggressive retrace. Okay, then we broke this high, retraced. Okay, and now we're currently ranging, and we actually, I think we just broken this low, retraced. Okay, and again, now one of the things is, okay, in terms of market bias, most recent market bias, we didn't get this kind of reaction from this lower level of liquidity, and we are in a range, and we're kind of seeing this like kind of stagnation up. So for me currently, the bias is down. Okay, so I'll see what happens next. Okay, so let's continue. So like I say, on this pair, it's an ICI, impulse correction impulse. Am I seeing any kind of impulse correction impulse? No, we are sitting in a range. So on this pair, I'm not looking for anything till we get out of this. If we actually start to see this kind of descending, we get that move up, I will be looking for that reversal. But like I say, it is a Friday. It's not very likely something will come up here unless we get moves pretty quickly, okay? Next pair is the pound. Guys, as you can see on the pound, right? We have essentially been going nowhere for a little while. Okay, you can see that. I'm sure you've seen it in our forecast. We are going pretty much sideways. And what do I always say? Well, I like to see the kind of committed break and committed behavior. Okay, so I want to see that price action. Okay, now like I say, we've not seen anything. It's a Friday. If we get that kind of flag, I will be looking for that. But like I say, really unlikely on this on this to happen at this moment in time. Okay, it has to be formed very quickly. And like I say, I'm less likely to take these kind of trades in the afternoon. Okay, because again, I don't want to risk entering a trade and holding it over the weekend because, like I said, it'll be close to the entry point. But again, waiting for a lot more price action. For me, I don't anticipate a trade on this pair till next week at the very least. So again, like I say, sitting in a range, I want to see that commitment and a nice setup, and I'll be happy to look to get involved. Next pair is the Aussie Japanese yen. Straight off the bat, we can see we're in a range, okay? So let's have a look, right? We broke this low, retrace, broke the low, retrace, descending, broke the high, retrace, broke the high, retrace, so descending to ascending. Then of course we broke this low, retraced, broke the high, possibly here, but again, retraced, broke this low, retraced. Again, no momentum up, no momentum down. In terms of a market bias, there's not enough evidence here for me to actually conclude one. Why? Well, because literally, if I get rid of this, you can see we've just gone up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Like we're literally bouncing in between these kind of levels of support and resistance. So for me, again, not looking for anything unless we actually start to get this kind of move like this, okay? If we do that, I'll be looking to get involved in the retest, and the same to the upside. More than happy to get involved in that nice retest, okay? So like I say, I need to see more price action. Currently, we've moved down, ranged, a lot of uncertainty, and again, we could actually just move down again. So like I say, those are the kind of forecasts and setups I'll be looking to take if they happen quickly. For the other ones, not really looking. So I'm not going to be saying, oh, we're going to be looking for that kind of flag. It's just no point. It's a Friday, and it's unlikely, okay? Next pair is the New Zealand Japanese yen. So as you can see, guys, quite similar, very correlated and very similar to the Aussie Japanese yen. You can see we've come down in this descending manner. Guys, I did tell you about this position I had here yesterday. I said that, hey, I had a pending order, you saw it. I did not get tagged in, and I took my order off after this candle. And as you can see, I would have been taken out anyway. So again, like I say, this is all about adaptability. Is what is the market condition telling you? At this point in time, it was telling me it's going to go up, strong evidence. At this point in time, we got the indecision. So again, took the order off, and again, we started to range. So again, what happened after? Broke the higher retrace. Okay, did we break this low? Low is 241, low is 227. Yes, broke the low retrace, telling us we're going to be more range bound. Then after that, we stayed within this range and we broke this low, retraced. Okay, now for me, when we came into this lower level of liquidity, I did not see the market react up. Now, so for me personally, I'm still saying that the market, or seeing that the market bias is down. Okay, so I would not be surprised if we have a continued down move after this, or like I say, we kind of get this high level of liquidity collection and then start to move down. Okay, so like I say, I'm waiting for a lot more. If we get this kind of continuation, again, this pair is a corrective trender, just like the Aussie US dollar. The Aussie yen is a slight corrective trender. I think I'll try and find a better name for it. But again, like I say, if we get this kind of price action, I'll be more than happy to get involved. But for me personally, this is still ranging, no man's land. So for me, I'm waiting for a lot more before I look to get involved. So there you have it, guys. That is my forecast ahead. For the day ahead. I genuinely hope you had a great week, and I genuinely hope you have a fantastic weekend. Take some time to enjoy and relax. We all know that everyone does want to be a great trader. I know there's a lot of people out there putting in a lot of hard work. So remember, it's very important to also have a balance and blow off steam sometimes. Going out, enjoy life. That is also part of trading. I personally, in my perspective, I don't want to be trading like at a screen all the time, all day, every day for the eternity. I actually want, trading to actually help support me in my other ventures as well as what I want to do. Like I say, there's other things that I'm doing. So that is what trading's for. It's going to help me to actually live life. Okay. So again, guys, go out there, enjoy your weekend, go and live life. And honestly, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll speak to you guys soon.